evening. Some of you have already heard my little story, well, not just little, but my story of how I had a heart attack at age 40. And from a series of tests and scans and MRIs and all these other things, I came up with a diagnosis of sarcoidosis. And what may not have always been heard from this area where I'm speaking is what came about from that diagnosis and from the illness of sarcoidosis, which is an autoimmune disease. It can attack anywhere in your body where you have tissue. Mine happened to be in my lungs. So it caused me to have to leave my job, a job that I loved. I worked for Southwest Airlines in the headquarters, and it was the most fantastic job. But at some point I wasn't able to continue since I wasn't even able to walk. So I became a stay-at-home mom. I had 2 small children and a husband and house in the suburbs, so it was just like, okay, why not? But I'm not satisfied to just be at home and to just be still. So I started helping out a friend, writing business letters for him at his request. And from there, I thought, well, if I can help one person, I can do this for other people as well. So I began writing for people and entrepreneurs and such. And in fact, just to back up a little bit, Southwest Airlines was actually my very first client. At the time, I was in the process of writing a technical personnel manual type thing for them, and wasn't able to finish it before I left the company and asked if I can finish it as an outside contractor. They said yes, so I can put them on my little what do you call that thing, dossier or whatever. I can put them down as my client. But I had business clients, and from there I started editing book authors. From there I started actually writing the books for them, so I have the title of Ghostwriter. And I've been doing that for 18 years now. So it has been a wonderful ride. I've had a lot of great clients, writing clients. And so that's what I want to just touch on a little bit here, to talk about the actual process of writing and how it's done and who requests it and such. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever read a book and in reading it you thought, wow, they know me, they wrote this just for me? Well, if so, then that book is doing what it was designed to do. But not every author can make that happen, and that's why they hire a ghostwriter. So as a ghostwriter, I am to take the thoughts and the ideas and experiences of other people and turn it into something that is creative, grammatically correct, sanguine in some cases. Most cases, when they have these horrible incidences that have they've been able to turn around and turn into a victory. And what I do is I turn that all into a page turner, make the words leap off the page and make them want to keep turning and keep turning. Well, just some of the customers or clients, I should say, that I have been blessed to work with, just a wide range actually. One is a international spokesmodel. Well, she is retired at this point, but one of my first people 18 years ago. She was a fashion model, an international fashion model. She had not a rags to riches story. She had a story of abuse as a child. And can you imagine a model, beautiful international model, being called ugly, and she was too tall for all the other students in her class, and so she was called all these kind of names, and how she overcame that. She overcame physical and sexual abuse, and then now is just a fabulous person that is teaching young girls actually how to have high self-esteem and to protect their bodies. I also enjoyed blogging for Zappos. I was one of the main bloggers here for this billion-dollar retail company, and so that was fun. I have been a writer for motivational speakers. I don't know if anyone has heard of Les Brown. You got to be hungry, Les Brown. He is one of the, in fact, I'm writing for him right now, writing a book for him, but I worked in his office, so he's one of the main motivational speakers that I wrote for, and then a lot of other motivational speakers that came under him as he was training them. So those individuals really have some rags to riches stories to tell. So it's always very, very encouraging. Whenever I'm having a bad day, I can just read what I'm putting forth and take it in for myself.